Visionary team, man, what it do it, y'all? Welcome back to another video out in there, bit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm a crazy motherfucker. Anyways, man, so welcome back to another video out in this bitch, man. And today's video is another Nofap video. And I want to talk to y'all about something today. I made a video about this on my Word of Visionaries like last year, and the title of that video was called Why I Believe in Having Multiple Partners. And I was going to talk about it again on my Word of Visionaries, but I said, oh wait, I remember. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I'm putting it on this channel right here, man, you know. Anyways, man, so let me talk about on this one, man, to anyone that's going to watch this shit right here. This is going to, obviously, this is going to go on the Nofap playlist and shit. But yeah, man, let me just talk about it, man. Anyways, man, so, you know, I believe in having multiple partners, my G. That's how I operate, man. That's how I move. Literally, man, I told y'all, I literally am surrounded. Look, man, I got me a dream job. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. So I got me a job that surrounds myself with a whole lot of women out in this bitch. I'm telling you what it is. You know, real talk, man. The more I work there, then the more hoes it is that I see. So, you know, basically, like, you know who Dan Bilzerian and Hugh Hefner is and some shit. That's basically who the fuck it is that I am. I'm telling you what it is, just in a broke ass way. And you know, I do be around some pretty ass women on some shit. But the ones they be around, they be supermodels. Like, they got the supermodel body. Now they, you know, the ones that is I'm around and shit like that, they got some supermodel faces. You know, real talk, man. Y'all motherfuckers watching this video, the females that is I'm around and shit like that, they 10s out in this bitch. You know, they like the average worker 10s, but still, y'all be putting these hoes on a damn pedestal. Me, basically, they look like a model and some shit. They not classified as a supermodel, but they a model. You know what I'm saying? They could be models if they want to. I'm telling you what it is, man. But part of trying to get across in this motherfucking video, man, I be around a whole lot of bitches, but it's a reason as to why I'm doing that shit, though, man. It's a reason as to I love, man. I like to operate in a life of abundance. I'm telling you what it is, man, because I know how it feels to be operating down in a damn scarce ass, dry spell ass shit. It's not even just with dating, my G. But, you know, since I'm talking about this, though, man, I know it's a whole lot of men and marriages. You know, real talk, man, this goes for both men and women, but I'm gonna speak on the men's side. I know there's a whole lot of people in marriages, right? You know, y'all probably have one girlfriend and y'all probably have one wife, right? And I'm just going to tell you what it is, man. Y'all know good and well, y'all, look, man, it might have been a point in time, like, let's say all the way, if you like however old you are, it might be a point in time, like all the way back in y'all glory days. I'm telling you what it is, man. Back when y'all was young and shit like that, man, that's when y'all probably liked each other. I'm telling you, this how y'all get caught in the damn trap. You know, when y'all first start, when you first seen the motherfucker, right, that was your crush or some shit like that, right? And y'all suddenly became boyfriend and girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Y'all probably was dating for like a couple years, then boom, y'all became husband and wife out in this bitch. Now, y'all stuck in that bitch forever out in this bitch. But the point I'm trying to get across is, you know, nowadays, you know, you're not looking at your wife the same way as she was looking at, her when you first got with her on some shit. You're not looking at her the same way. Nowadays, you're looking at her like, I'm tired of this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And basically, the point I'm trying to get across in this video, right? Another way it is that you're looking at her, you probably don't get sexually aroused by her ass no more. I'm telling you the game. And another point I'm trying to get across is, you know, is basically, like I told you, man, it might be a point in time you're going to get tired of her. You're going to get tired of her. You're probably going to get tired of her yapping. You know, you're probably going to get tired of her. You probably just going to, I mean, you got to think about it, though. You with the same female for years and years and years, bro. Y'all motherfuckers probably been married for like 50 years. I'm telling you what it is. Like, look, man, me personally on some shit, I don't know if I could do that, bro. I don't know, especially in this day and age with these sluts. I'm telling you what it is, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know, G. I don't know if I can do that shit. But y'all, look, man, it must have been a different time back in the day, bro. It must have been. In this day and age, I don't see that shit happening, bro. 50 years, G. You've been married to this person for 50 years. It's crazy, bro. But this is why the point I'm trying to get it. And you know, it's two ways that can happen. It's two ways that can happen when you have a boyfriend, or if you're in a relationship. It's two ways that can happen if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, if you have a husband or wife. It's two ways. One, you're only gonna just look at that person, and basically what I mean, just look at that person like look, when it comes to your sexual desires, you're only going to do it to that one person. So when you feel like doing this, you're going to do it to that one person. You know what I'm saying? You're not even going to look at no other woman. If you're a man or if you're a female, you're not going to look at no other man. I mean, yeah, real talk. But real talk though, man. You're literally just solely dedicated to that one individual, bro. Real talk, man. But what I'm trying to get across is, I know that's not the case. I know that's not the case for people in this day and age. For people in this day and age, man, most people are not being committed. Why? Look, man, this is why I really want to talk about in this motherfucking video. There is a 99.999% chance if you've been with your girlfriend long enough, if you've been with your damn wife for long enough, G, there's a 99.9% chance that you motherfucking beating off when she's not around, my G. I'm telling you what it is, bro. And when you're doing that, right? When you're doing that, you might as well consider yourself cheating out in this bitch. But when you're jacking off, I told you, bro, and I might make a video about this shit. I might. Jacking off motherfucking ruins y'all relationship. I'm telling you what it is, bro. If you have a girlfriend or a wife or some shit, it's gonna ruin your relationship. Now, why am I saying jacking off is gonna ruin that shit? The reason as to why I'm saying that is simply because when you're jacking off a whole lot, it plays tricks on your brain. So here you go, right? You're jacking off to a different woman out in this bitch. This female might be a 10 out of 10. I told you, bro. It's reasons as to why females are insecure in this day and age. This female is looking at your ass just like I'm basically what I'm talking about. Here you go. You constantly beating out to females that you know, and she know that, you know, you're beating out to hoes that look 10 times better than her. You know, the females it is that she beating out to probably got supermodel bodies, fat asses, pretty faces, all type of shit. I'm telling you what it is. You know, how can your girlfriend compete with that shit? How can your wife compete with that shit, my G? How? There's no motherfucking way she could compete with that shit. But what I'm trying to get across is, when you're doing that on a day-to-day basis, here you go, you just constantly beating off, right? That's gonna fuck up your relationship. You ain't gonna look at your female, you ain't gonna look at the female it is that you got in the same way. You're not, you can't. But this is what's going on out in this bitch. I'm telling you what it is. And real talk, man, same goes for the female side. I told you, females doing the same exact shit. And then, and you know, point I'm trying to get across in this motherfucking video, though, man. All this I'm trying to say, if you want to do some shit like that, man. All this I'm trying to say, why not have multiple women in real life? That's what it is that I'm talking about in this fucking video. That's what it is that I'm talking about in this video, my G. If you plan on just beating off on a consistent basis, then why not just do that shit in real life? I mean, I'm just telling you the game. Me personally, on some shit, that's what I'm gonna do. Like I said before, this goes for both men and women. I believe in having multiple partners, my G. I believe in that. And the reason as to why I believe in it is simply because of basically what the fuck I'm talking about. You've been with that same person for like 5 years, 10 years. Look, man, like I told you, I got me a dream job out in this bitch. So upon I'm trying to get across this, I remember one time, right? And I made a video about this. I remember one time, it was one of those females at my job and shit like that. She married and shit. And basically she was saying, like, you know, she been together with her husband for like, these motherfuckers were high school sweethearts out in this bitch. And basically, you know, she pushing damn near 30. She 29. I'm telling you what it is. But basically, point I'm trying to get across though, is, you know, she been together for that individual for her whole young years. She didn't have no time and experience. So what it is I'm trying to say is, and what it is that she said was, she said she motherfucking regret doing that shit. I'm telling you what it is. Real talk, man. I mean, I can't even blame her on some shit like that. Like, you with that same, like that, your young years are when you're supposed to do some dumbass shit when it comes to like dating. Basically what I'm saying is, motherfucker, you supposed to be, look, man, you supposed to be experimenting out in this bitch. But for you to motherfucking not experiment, for you to not experiment out in this bitch when you were supposed to have the time to do that shit, I'm just telling you what it is, bro. You're gonna have to regret that shit. But point I'm trying to get across is, though, man, all this I'm trying to say, I believe in having multiple partners out in this bitch. I believe in that shit because, like I said, you're gonna get tired of fucking the same pussy and shit over and over and over and over. I'm literally just thinking about, like, here I go. Let's say if I had a girlfriend and some shit like that, right? Let's say if I had a girlfriend, I'm gonna get tired of fucking that hoe. I'm gonna get tired of her unless we are building together. If we are building together, that's a different story. I made that example earlier out in this video. If we are both better in our lives, like it's something called Nofap. So if we are both on Nofap, right? If we are both on Nofap, if we are both disciplined, basically what's going to happen is we're going to be the most attractive. You know, real talk, we both disciplined, we both on Nofap, we both get into the money, we both just being the best versions we could be out in this bitch. That's called, look man, that's called being on your A game. That's something that's a positive relationship. That's how a relationship is supposed to be. When both of y'all are on your A game, that's how a relationship's supposed to be. It can't be when one person is on their A game and the other motherfucker is a sloth. I'm telling you what it is, because it's not. I'm telling you what it is. What's gonna happen is y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna be thinking right. Well, let me take that back. One person gonna be thinking right, the other person ain't gonna be thinking right. So when one person is on their A game and the other person is a damn sloth, what's gonna happen is the other person is gonna be, the person that's a sloth gonna be looking at the person that's on their A game like they could do way better than they is. I'm telling you what it is. The sloth is gonna be insecure, and I might make a separate video about this shit. The sloth is gonna be insecure, right? And the person that's on their A game, you know, they could do better out in this bitch, but they so in love with the damn sloth. And guess what? When you're surrounded by a sloth, then what's gonna happen is you're gonna end up a damn sloth. So you ain't gonna be on your A game for long. And if you do be on your A game when you with a damn sloth and nothing changed, then what's gonna happen is it's gonna cause friction out in this bitch. A positive and negative ain't gonna mix out in this bitch. When you're a positive individual and the other motherfucker negative individual, it's gonna be toxic out in this bitch. One of y'all motherfuckers gonna have to leave, and it's gonna 9 times out of 10 be the positive one, and then the positive one gonna get looked at like the motherfucker was cocky, the motherfucker was arrogant. That's how it be. I'm telling y'all, game out in this bitch. But I'm trying to get across to it, man. I believe in having multiple partners, my G. I believe in having multiple women and shit like that. Look, man, you get tired of the first hoe, then what's gonna happen is you can go to the next one. Y'all you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all could be in a relationship for like a, y'all gonna be in a relationship, but y'all gonna be like, you're gonna be very fond of her. You know what I'm saying? And then, when you get tired of her ass and some shit like that, then boom, you go to the next one. Then you get tired of that one, then boom, you go to the next. I'm just telling you what it is. And then, when you're tired of all the ones you're in a relationship with, then boom, you can go back to the first one. Now y'all kicking it again. Then when shit start to go downhill on that one, y'all can take some time off. Then boom, go to the second one. Then when that shit start to go sour with some shit, then boom, you can go to the third one. You can go to the first one. You can go to the fourth one. You know what I'm saying? Or you can go to the fifth one. However the fuck you plan to have. Me personally on some shit, I plan to have like 50 different girlfriends out in this bitch. I'm telling you what it is. Real talk though, man. Plan to keep it all fresh out in this bitch. So if I get tired of the first, I'm technically kind of already doing it and some shit. I'm telling you what it is. Like, real talk though, man. Real talk, I be thinking about one for a specific day, and then the next day, it's another one. Then the next one, I think. I'm technically already damn busy and Hugh Hefner out in this bitch. But real shit though, man. But real shit. So. But that's why I believe in having multiple partners, man, because I'm just telling you what it is. I'm gonna bring this back up again. Here you go, because I'm putting this on a Nofap challenge for a reason on some shit. Here you go. You probably in a relationship right now, some shit. I'm just being honest with you, man. When I first look, man, I remember when I first started doing Nofap and shit like that. One of my very first reasons as to why I was doing Nofap is simply because I wanted to have like a significant other, real talk, man, or a girlfriend or some shit. And basically what I was thinking in my mind was, I was thinking about, just having one girlfriend, right? I was thinking about that, if I have one girlfriend or some shit, then basically what was going to happen was, I was never going to beat off again. Turns out, y'all motherfuckers is making me break that damn theory. I'm telling you what it is. Y'all motherfuckers be beating off every single day on some shit. Y'all motherfuckers be having girlfriends and wives out in this bitch. I'm like, damn. Don't you got a girlfriend out in this bitch? Don't you got a damn wife? Why the fuck are you beating off? But I had to come to the realization. The realization it is I came across was, y'all motherfuckers just with the same individual. That's not infinite abundance, my G. When I mean by infinite abundance, right? Hold on. Wait, hold on right quick. Oh yeah, we back. You know, but what I mean, that was a long ass pause. But real talk though, man. But what I mean by infinite abundance though, right? What I mean by infinite abundance, look, and that's all. Look, man. So let me talk to y'all about this right quick. Late last night, I relapsed. Real talk, man. Real talk. Like, you know, basically I was on a 25-day streak. You feel me? I was on a 25-day streak, and around 1 a.m. I relapsed out in this bitch. I'm just gonna tell you what it is. I was heated. And the reason as to why I was heated though is because it's letting me know I don't have my infinite abundance. You watching this video on some shit, you know, you probably looking at my crazy ass. You probably saying 25 days, I could never do that shit. You know, but real talk though, man, you know, so you probably won't get mad if you motherfucking relapse, you know, motherfucking after 25 days. But no, what I plan to do is I plan to have that motherfucking infinite abundance that I be talking about. Because when you have that infinite abundance, then what's gonna happen is you will never motherfucking beat off ever again. See, that's the thing that separates. That's why I believe in having, that's another reason as to why I believe in having multiple women out in this bitch. Because when you just have that, when you just have one girlfriend and when you just have one wife or some shit like that, right? Then what's gonna happen is, and look, man, let's say if you're a young cat or some shit like that, right? You probably like 18, you know, you probably like younger than that or some shit. You probably like in your early 20s or some shit. And let's say you don't got your own crib yet. What's gonna happen is, right, is basically, you know, you don't have your own crib and the other individual, they don't have their own crib. So what's gonna happen is basically, you know, what you're gonna have to resort to. You're gonna have to resort to when y'all not around each other. And also on top of that, let's say it could even be around like during the day and shit like that, right? You know, let's say you off for the day and the other person, they not off for the day. You know, like your girlfriend, she not off for the day, you know, off for a job and shit like that, but you are. Basically, the point I'm trying to get across is you don't have that infinite abundance. You don't got the infinite abundance. So what's gonna happen is, what the fuck are you gonna do? Here you go. Let's say you was on Nofap or some shit like that, right? You was on Nofap, you probably went like 5 days without stroking your chick or some shit like that, right? And you just horny than a motherfucking man. You just horny than a bitch. I'm telling you what it is, man. But point I'm trying to get across is, since you like that though, right? Since you like that, your girlfriend is at her job, she don't get off, and it's not even just with that. Your girlfriend, she might be in a totally different state out in this bitch. What the fuck are you gonna do, my G? What are you gonna do? So you can't see your girlfriend for like, you can't see your girlfriend for a couple of days, or you know, can't see your girlfriend for like the whole day, or for like maybe it could even be a week or a month out in this bitch. What the fuck are you finna do? You finna beat the fuck off. You finna stroke the damn chick. I'm telling you what it is. But that's the point I'm trying to get across is, that's not infinite abundance. That's not infinite abundance, my G. When you have a girlfriend or when you have a wife, that's not infinite abundance. When you have multiple girlfriends, when you have multiple wives and some shit, then what can happen is, if that first girlfriend, if that